The Penguin, Episode 6, now out. Let's talk about it. Okay, so Episode 6 is now out of The Penguin right now for you guys to go and check out. And man, what an episode this episode was. So I think we got 2 episodes to go now. I'm pretty sure there's 8 episodes. This episode felt like the episode that is setting the scene for the final 2 episodes. Everything is starting to fall into place. We have Sophia and Sal making their moves and trying to figure out where Oz is and how to get to him and how to hurt him. Meanwhile, we have Oz gathering up what he can get to create an alliance that is going to be enough to be able to take down the 2 big families. That's what this episode is all about. Now, what I absolutely have been loving about this show is the character Victor. Now, when we first met Victor, in the very first episode, this guy that was just, he had no confidence, he was shaken, he's lost everything, he's got this really sad backstory, all that stuff. And now we see the transition from that episode to this episode when he could have easily had Oz deal with this problem. And that problem is that one guy that he saw in the previous episodes and knows that this is a person that he doesn't want to mess with or anything like that. So he's explaining to Oz about this person and how he thought he could avoid him, but it seems like he can't. And then obviously, Oz is talking about his mum and stuff like that. So he just says, don't worry about it. That's no issue. This is where we see Victor go face to face. So Victor first hands him money and tells him, I can get you more. We don't have a position available for you right now, but when something comes up, I'll let you know. But I can keep doing this, man. We can work this out. And this is where the guy snaps, says, you think you can just buy me off? Take me to Oz right now. And this is where Victor says, he'll kill you if I take you there. Then Victor, instead of going and taking him to Oz so that Oz can deal with this situation, Victor takes matters into his own hands. Victor becomes a character that is now 120% all the way in. He has committed the one thing now where you're like, I don't know if there's any way back for Victor right now. He is so deep into it now that I don't see a way where he's going to come back around to just being this person that just wants to live a normal life. So he shoots the guy. And it was like, ooh. And obviously this is Victor's first time that he's actually, hand to hand watched someone as he shot them. Obviously he drove the car, smashed those people and stuff like that. But he was adrenaline rush, everything like that, get out. So he didn't really think about it. This was a person that he knew, and he was face to face. So this is going to change his character completely. And that is exciting. Then we have the stuff with Oz, who's rallying everyone up, trying to figure out a way to beat, both of the big families right now. Because he's obviously got all the drugs. So we get a little time skip here as well. And we see that he is running the drugs everywhere. They're going everywhere. This is where Sophia and Sal are like, well, we need to put a stamp here. People who want to deal with Oz, this is the consequences. So they're using fear as their tactic. Oz then realizes we got to supply and demand. We got to put the demand out there for this drug to make sure that it's everywhere and that people want access to it no matter what. And that it's too much of a gold mine to give up. So he's doing all that stuff. And meanwhile, he's got this tough choice. That conversation where he's sitting there with his mother. And his mother's explaining to him about how she doesn't want to lose her mind before she loses her body. She doesn't want to be that person that doesn't know what's going on, that's being that old hag, just everything like that, completely and utterly gone in the brain. So she asked Oz, if it comes to that moment, I need you to kill me. Now, put yourself in Oz's shoes. Imagine your mother saying that to you. This is all Oz has left. Like, let's be real. He has no brothers. They're gone. His mother is all he has left. So he is clinging onto her. He has gone so far to hiding her from anyone, to knowing her existence, that he told people that she was dead and everyone thought she was dead. So he is clinging on there, and this is the conversation that she is having with him. And now he must respect his mother's wishes. To me, that was just, oh man. And I was just like, you could see it playing on his mind. Fantastic for that character. Then we get the moment where he rallies all the gangs up and gives this big speech about how, the rich, they're doing this. They're scheming. They don't like each other, but they scheme together because they have one thing in common. They want to make money. So they may hate the person sitting next to him, but if they can make money together and make lots of it, they'll put that aside in order to achieve the same goal. That is what Oz is getting across here. And Oz is so good at delivering this message to them. And now that they're willing to join all forces to take down the two big ones. Because he goes, obviously one of them goes, oh, my men got strung up. And then Oz says, well, what's stopping you from taking revenge? But you can't because you don't have the power. But if we all come together, we have the power to stop them. Fantastic. And that was fantastic. That was just unbelievable. I was sitting there like, okay, that has set everything in motion. Here we go. This is the big civil battle that is about to happen for Gotham in the underground. And I cannot wait for it. Then you have Sal and Sophia making their move, trying to figure out what Oz has that they can take from him. Something that he loves. And so Sophia discovers the drawer of his mistress. So she goes to see the mistress. And this is where she tells her everything about, I'm not the hangman. Oz is the one that covered up for my father. And so she gives up Oz. And then now Sophia knows. So Sophia goes there. And the cliffhanger ending is of Victor and Oz's mum dancing. And Sophia is standing there. And you can see that she's in shock because his mother's there. And she thought she was dead. But she is there. And that is where it ends. Unbelievable episode. The dialogue is fantastic. The conversations are fantastic. Just everything about this show is just unbelievably great. And now we're going to see how far Sophia is really, truly willing to go in order to bring Oz down. Now that Oz's mother is there, I am so interested to see what happens with this character moving forward. So, I thought another fantastic episode. It has set up everything for the final 2 episodes now. And if they land these final 2 episodes, this show is going to be one of the greats. Because it's just going from strength to strength to strength to strength to strength. And the performances, everything about it is just unbelievable. So, let me know what you guys thought of the new episode of Penguin. Did you guys enjoy it? Smash it down in the comment section below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.